Good morning, NEMS staff and students. Today is Friday, March 4th, and this is Carter Wingler bringing you your morning with the NEMS To Go News. Keep bringing in box tops to your advisory teacher. At the end of the month, the advisory with the most box tops will earn a treat. And now Jeremy Channels with more news.
A shout-out is a kind of way to reward a teacher or student with their great work. Remember, they are free. Lucky ones are going to be on sale at lunches next week for only $1. Every time you purchase a lucky one, you will get a sucker.
This has been Carter Wingler
And Jeremy Channels
with your NEMS To Go News, and have a great weekend. Today, I will be asking Miss Hall a couple of questions for the start of Miss Hall's Advice Corner. So, do you have any advice on how to stay on top of schoolwork and how to become a better student?
Do your homework. That is your number one priority when teachers give you homework, is to do it.
In your opinion, if you have any missing work, is the after-school program a good way to get caught up?
Absolutely. Staying after school, that's even much better, because you can have that one-on-one with your teacher, and if there's something that you are not getting or understanding, you have a better option, to be with him or her and to understand it a little bit better. So absolutely.
Okay. Do you have anything to tell the student body about how important school really is and how it will shape your life?
School is very important. Again, like I said before, knowledge is power. It's the best thing that you can ever do, is to stay in school, be attentive in your classes. You don't worry about what other people are doing in your classes. Your priority is what you're doing.
Okay. Is there any more words of advice you would like to say today?
Yes. Just be the best student that you can be. Like I said before, if you don't understand the work that is given to you, ask your teacher, raise your hand. Never be shy or scared to raise your hand in class when you don't get it. I know that as young adults, we often are embarrassed or scared to ask questions when we don't understand. And when you do that, how are you going to understand it? You are walking away still not knowing the information that they are giving to you. So don't be afraid of what other students may say. Raise your hand if you don't know. If you don't know, you just don't know. And that other student that is sitting next to you that's not raising your hand, they probably don't know either, and they're probably feeling the same way that you are. So if you're raising your hand saying, I don't understand this, can you please explain this more thoroughly? They'll thank you for that later.
Okay. Thank you for the great answers.
You are so welcome.
And remember, knowledge is power.
Always.
Today, I will ask Miss Hall a couple of questions for the start of Miss Hall's Advice Corner. So, do you have any advice on how to stay on top of schoolwork and how to become a better student?
Always do your homework. That is like the first priority. When you know you have homework, it is a must that you get that done. And if you do that, that is one way that you can stay on top of schoolwork. The other way that you can stay on top of schoolwork is to pay attention in class. Don't worry about what other students are doing if they're not paying attention. You have to worry about yourself and you paying attention. And if you pay attention, there's no way that you can miss that.
Okay. In your opinion, if you have any missing work, is the after-school program a good way to get caught up?
That's one way. The other way that you can get caught up is ask your teachers, what am I missing? And get that work and do that work. I mean, that's homework too. If you're missing work, that's homework. But yes, after school, stay after school. Get one-on-one with the teachers.
Okay. Do you have anything else? No, wait. Do you have anything to tell the student body about how important school really is and how it will shape their life?
Oh, yes. That is one of the most important things that you can ever do in life, is to go to school. That's the only thing that you have to do as a young person, is just to go to school. If you don't go to school, I mean, how would you know a lot of things that is going around in this world?
Mm-hmm.
You know, how would you know, like, for instance, if you're going to a store and you giving them money, how do you know how much change you're getting back? I mean, you can calculate, you know, that in your head, and of course. Oh, can we do that one over? Can we do that one over? All right, let's do that.